Alright, hello everyone. And today we will be playing the most honorable character, Kanetsugu Nae.
I stand for virtue and honor.
Get ready to hear that a lot.
Welcome. We have plenty of nice items for your perusal. Please, have a look.
Let's see, I guess this is an okay weapon. Cool, attack plus.
Looks like...
Alright, Battle of Kawanakajima.
Shall we get started? Come, Nemesis.
Kenshin Uesugi and Shingen Takeda were two of the strongest lords during Japan's feudal era. Bitter enemies, the two had fought each other 3 times but were still unable to determine who was superior. In the year 1561, they brought their armies to the fields of Kawanakajima. A young warrior named Kanetsugu Nae, who was fond of Kenshin's tactics and code of honor, came to join the Uesugi army.
With Kenshin's divine strategies, there is no way we can lose. Chapter 1, Battle of Kawanakajima. Victory for honor and justice.
Character is very one note. Oh yeah, it's appropriate we have Aya now. Oh, we're barely starting with anyone. Probably because we're going to be triggering several ambushes. Right, Kanetsugu's a special type character, my least favorite.
Forward! I shall settle this score with my nemesis. We must increase our pace. Then head for Hachimanbara.
Let the game begin.
Stop being self-aware, Shingen.
Too late, Nemesis. Say farewell to your main camp.
Lord Shingen leads the strongest troop of horsemen in the entire land. I wonder how Lord Kenshin plans to face them.
Test your skill against my experience.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Ishomonten burns within you as well.
Keep your resistance strong. Everyone.
Do not disappoint me.
Kansuke. They'll make the Uesugi regret their existence.
Right, so Kanetsugu pretty much has standard sword attacks and a bunch of talisman, like magic-based attacks.
Nomofusa, teach Kenshin a little something about strength, will you?
This strategy is clear to me.
Charge 4 is pretty good.
Classic pincer attack.
You read my mind. Beautiful, Kenshin. Impressive. And also on the subject.
His charge 5 is weird, like it's like a telepathy grab.
Very well. I am willing to accept your challenge.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Bishomonten burns within you as well.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
I bow!
Men of Uesugi, my dear friend, as followers of Lord Kenshin, we must follow his example.
Nemesis, how long are you going to hide in there?
As long as you beckon me, I believe I'll stay put.
Love and honor form the basis of all strength.
Kanetsugu, to pursue honor is to follow the commands made by your heart.
Of course, to pursue what you know to be right, rather than what is most profitable.
That is correct.
Aren't you a good little boy, Kanetsugu?
I have slain another in the
Right, now his
name of
R1
justice.
triangle
Bishomonten
lays down like a
burns within you
field
as
that
well.
like slows down enemies temporarily. It's similar to Kojiro's second to last charge, where he lays down a similar field that also slows down enemies.
Master, such pathetic tactics are worthless against me.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Depending on how much you charge it up, it can be a bigger field. I believe that's all the charging determines, is how big the field is. Fortunately, it's a quick charge. Is R1 square?
Kenshin has got much
Might say
more
defensive wall of cards, which damages enemies, and eventually explode. Very quickly explode, actually. That's definitely the more useful of the two. I just wish it lasted a bit longer. And his moveset is just laser spam. The grab, while looking wonky, deals pretty good damage. And, you know, is a grab, so it's unblockable.
Bishomonten burns within you as well.
I shall be your opponent.
Not a lot going on in this battle to start with. I feel like this is like one of the first battles they made,
Justice.
which would make sense. This will head south to help out the guy at the very bottom there. See if his R1 drains Muso. The personal skills. No, that's not it. Officers. Move list. Throw an exploding charm slows enemies. It only mentions slowing enemies. I'm not even sure how I'd be able to tell if it drains Muso from enemies.
Form the basis of all strength.
Not disappoint me.
Like, yeah, that's gonna look the same animation-wise.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Bishomonten burns within you as well.
Even like later games it does that.
So, Kenshin, shall I begin fighting you in earnest?
Well played, Nemesis. This is the caliber I expected from you.
Please be careful, as it is extremely foggy.
I've noticed, Random Scout.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
I bow to your skills.
Incredible. A veritable medley of tactics. They know each other well. Lord Kenshin and Shingen are rivals. They know each other better than anyone else.
Look out! Here I come!
Oh, you meant drain Muso as in, like, give it to me. No, it definitely doesn't do that. Like, Muso does increase, but that's just because it counts as, like, hitting the enemy. It increases very slightly. Like, as much as, like, doing a regular attack. Or maybe less, given the damage output is so low. It is technically an attack. I think it can kill if you really wanted it to. It wanted me to defeat the officers around here, but given the fog, that's kind of hard to do.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
I bow to your skills.
Love and honor.
Sometimes you have to really mash to get out the laser for his charge 4. Oh god, where's my horse? There it is. Great, a locked gate.
Gates are sealed. We cannot pass.
Not really a castle, but
Pay close attention now. You may learn something.
oh, now you open it after I start to
No
leak.
time to be merciful. Eliminate every last one of them.
Perhaps it is about time I revealed my hand.
Sakonshima, Ronin of Yamato. I've come to learn a thing or two from Lord Shingen. Everyone's okay with that, right?
Reusing lines from Mikadagahara.
Don't blame me if you get hurt.
Well then, I guess I'll have to deal with you myself.
Actually, there's a
Lord
generic up
Kenshin
here,
is
so
incredible. Where does his strength come from? It must come from his honor. Sakonshima
Naturally.
is a renowned strategist from the land of Yamato. It is impressive of Shingen to have earned even his help.
this guy better have a mission tied to him. For how out of the way he is.
I be your opponent.
Ah, lame. Why'd I even bother coming here?
I have slain another in the name of justice. You show great.
Well, that was a waste of time. Oh yeah, huh. Aya's actually equipped with the appropriate weapon. She uses the same weapon in Samurai Warriors 3. The base version. Oh, so it was Kanbei who had the Muso drain. Alright. He's not even playable in this game. This is probably the battle with like the least animosity behind it.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
I bow to your skills. Live to fight another day. That's sound advice.
Yeah, I do actually kind of like how Shingen looks with his second outfit. as opposed to his first. Wow, did these charms break guards? It's kind of hard to tell because they disappear past and the enemy won't always guard. But I think it broke Shingen's guard. That's actually really good. I do feel like Kanetsugu's laser beam Muso should have a bit more damage. The grab kind of makes up for it. How's he even doing that?
This will require rethinking.
Well, I guess he's making the cards levitate, isn't he?
I have slain another in the name of justice.
War is the entire purpose of my existence. I treasure each of our battles together dearly.
I see. I guess I'd better make sure I remain alive for you then.
Justice always wins. The unjust never prosper.
Now straight to Tedorigawa. I guess that makes sense. There's not too many just, like, plain Uesugi battles, are there?
The Uesugi army was victorious at Kawanakajima. However, neither Shingen nor Kenshin was satisfied with the battle, so the two men decided to save their conflict for another day. Meanwhile, Nobunaga Oda had begun to expand his territory while Kenshin and Shingen were busy fighting one another. Kenshin was furious when he learned that a lord of lesser influence than himself was growing so powerful. He quickly readied his army to attack the Oda, where they were positioned at Tedorigawa. However, recent heavy rains had separated the main Oda forces from their commander. Nobunaga was nowhere to be seen. As a result, Nobunaga's retainers Katsuie and Hideyoshi were left to fend off Kenshin's assault by themselves.
The Demon King wishes to spread his reign, but honor will not allow him. Chapter 2, Battle of Tedorigawa. Victory for honor and justice.
Well, thank you once again for the donation, Pyrotechnic. I'm sorry to hear you got COVID. I actually got it myself a while ago, like a few months ago. That took me down for like a week, but I mean, obviously I got better. So, I think if you're healthy, it's not too bad. Anyway, I hope you get to feeling better. It's sort of like it affects everyone differently, as far as I can tell. That's what I've heard from most people. But it wasn't a big deal for me, and most people around my age.
It appears the heavy rains have delayed Nobunaga's arrival. In his place, the brute Katsuie Shibata is leading his army.
Without Nobunaga, the Oda are nothing. This battle is sure to prove most boring.
I shall be your opponent.
We have the advantage of numbers. Overrun them.
Tact may be the key when dealing with such a celebrated strategist.
Keep your condescending comments to yourself, Mitsuhide.
You foolishly overestimate your own strength.
Look out! Here I come! I have slain another in the name of justice.
Bishomonten burns within you as well.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Still not used to Katsuye having his old voice, where he's just kind of an asshole to everyone. I feel like Xtreme Legends Katsuye would have been a bit nicer about that.
Oda make their officers compete for valor. They rule their men through fear. As a result, they have no cooperation. This will be an easy win. I have slain another in the name of justice.
Bishomonten burns within you as well.
We're moving. All right. Time to show off what I can do.
The commander leads the attack himself? What idiocy. Pay no more heed to this brash fool.
I have slain another.
A line from Kenshin will be amusing when we're actually playing as him.
Love and honor form the basis of all strength.
Open the floodgates. We will drown the Oda in the mighty river.
Look out! Here I come!
This land will benefit once I have taken you from it.
Heaven protect me!
Forward! Forward! The inner city troops are afraid of us.
Really knocking Mitsuhide around here.
Name of justice.
Bishomonten burns within you as well.
An impressive display of skill. This match is yours.
Alright, thanks for stealing the kill. Freaking dash attacks.
The river is flooding? What terrible luck.
He can't even see that this was a trap. The imbecile.
Man, this stage is so mean to Katsuye. He doesn't deserve it.
Katsuye, you blundering idiot! I'm out of here.
He just fucking leaves.
Monkey, you coward! You're running away?
I guess so. Take care of things while I'm gone. Drowning the enemy in a flood. What a superb idea.
Do not disappoint me!
Kanetsugu, you did it.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Also, I like that I guess so from Hideyoshi. It's like he just threw his hands up in the air. Like, what else am I gonna do?
Your puniness makes me laugh.
Let's see, what's the condition? It says the condition to win is defeat Katsuye. I don't think that's true, but I'll save just in case. At least Amuso is really easy to combo. His grab can be a bit hard to aim if there's more than one enemy. Mostly because it's all, like, telekinesis, so you don't even know what you're aiming at the enemy. Just the vague direction he aims his hand.
Take pride. Precious few have ever bested the devil Shibata.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Bishomonten burns within you as well.
Katsuye beaten? What a surprise!
So, he who abandoned his friend for personal gain now returns for the same reason.
Nobody asked you.
Did you just, like, The bully Katsuye battle.
Form the basis of all strength.
I want to have control of the Uesugi main camp by the time Nobunaga arrives.
Now what's the victory condition? Defeat Nobunaga, okay. It doesn't try to trick you again by saying defeat Hideyoshi.
Hell, Hideyoshi.
Though he is in hyper mode.
Meet Hideyoshi Toyotomi, genius extraordinaire.
I believe Katsuye would also be in hyper mode if you tried to fight him without triggering the flood attack on him. Not a very productive move, though. One thing I really don't like about special characters is, like, trying to, like, get enough space to actually take the time to charge up their attacks. Because it can be very easy to be interrupted.
You better run home to your father before you get hurt.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
That took so long for him to say that line.
No shame in retreat, as long as you win in the end.
And was he saying it to Kanetsugu?
Lord Nobunaga, I've bought you some time.
Kenshin, sorry to keep you waiting.
It is good to see you, Nobunaga. Things are finally starting to get interesting. All units, aim for the Oda main camp.
Can't take much more.
Look out! Here I come!
I be your opponent. Thank you. I shall not forget this.
An impressive strategy.
I like that line from No.
Kenshin. Too bad it's all for naught.
Oh wow, they even brought Oichi in on this.
In the name of justice.
Such prowess in combat.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Bishamonten burns within you as well.
Love and honor.
I like how Katsuye and Hideyoshi fail, so Nobunaga just sends in the girls.
Perhaps it is fate that we must fight here.
Oh, Hideyoshi was saying the line to Kenshin's son. Yeah, I kind of thought he was directing it towards someone else. I guess it needed, like, the generic Kagekatsu to get closer to him.
Your strength was too much for me to overcome. You're a bit too slow.
I mean, not really. You clearing the sandbar doesn't really mean anything.
Are you sure you want to get this close to me?
I guess it means I don't trigger the mission, but whatever. That's like, what, 100, 200 gold? That matters to someone with like 20,000.
Love and honor form the basis of all strength. I have slain another in the name of justice.
Bishamonten burns within you as well.
Perhaps I could get to like someone like you.
You know, I really doubt that, no. I feel like Kanetsugu is like the last person you would get along with. Man, all the red dots just surging towards us.
The enemy has infiltrated the main camp.
What, one guy? One guy made it through and Kenshin makes a whole announcement to the army. And he was killed immediately, too. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother escorting my army past all this. Oh, his charge one? Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Like, it's a nice 1-2 attack where you break their guard and then explode them. I was definitely sad to see it go when Samurai Warriors 4 came around and they got replaced with a bunch of hyper attacks.
Lord Nobunaga, please watch over me. I, Ranmaru Mori, shall protect this land.
Isn't it our land? Who's invading here? I'm actually not sure.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
I bow to your skills.
I have failed in my mission.
Show me what the god of war is capable of.
Nobunaga, I will not let the land fall into the hands of an immoral tyrant. I cannot.
That is not your choice to make.
He's right. Also, that intro line was definitely meant for Kenshin. I guess he didn't consider you playing as Kanetsugu here. Just, once again, the chat always complains whenever I defeat Ranmaru. Even though it was mandatory.
Well done, Lord of Ichigo.
Oh, he's dead! Alright.
I have slain another in the name of
I guess it saves us having to see the cutscene.
Nobunaga, I thank you for bringing some amusement to this battle. However, you pale in comparison to my nemesis.
This is not my victory. This is a victory for honor!
So I guess Ranmaru and No get to live, but Nobunaga's just dead. Yeah, Ranmaru does get to live, actually. As far as we know, Ranmaru is still alive up until this next battle at Siege of Odawara Castle.
June 1582.
Wait, what?
The temple Honnoji.
We're still getting the cutscene?
Nobunaga Oda, betrayed by
No, this didn't happen.
Hide Akechi, vanished forever in a sea.
That's not how it happened, game. I definitely killed him. Whatever.
The Battle of Tedorigawa ended in victory for the Uesugi. However, they were unable to pursue their enemy as Kenshin died of illness soon after the battle ended. Time passed, and Nobunaga was assassinated by Mitsuhide Akechi in a rebellion at the temple of Honnoji. Hideyoshi then killed Mitsuhide, becoming Nobunaga's successor and amassing great power. Masamune Date saw that he was no match against Hideyoshi's capability to wage war and surrendered. This left the Hojo clan, who occupied the eastern Kanto region, as Hideyoshi's only remaining enemy. To overtake the Hojo stronghold of Odawara Castle, Hideyoshi divided his army and attacked their position from two sides. Kanetsugu was among the warriors who advanced from the west.
Lord Kenshin may be gone, but the light of justice shall never fade. Chapter 3, Siege of Odawara Castle. Victory for honor and justice.
And people were right. Nobunaga does die a lot in this game.
Masamune,
Got to see him die twice.
Northern Lord, has yielded to our overwhelming numbers. However, he may only be biding his time while he struggles to outnumber us. To prevent this, we must continue to gather even greater numbers, wherever possible. But that way we'll end up controlling the whole land. What happens next?
You'll never understand that if you think only of numbers.
Is there something more important?
Honor. Is that not it?
Honor?
The determination to defend that which people hold dear in their hearts. There is a saying, one for all and all for one, and heaven bless the land. If the individual works for the needs of the many and the many for the needs of the one, the land will prosper.
Hard to imagine.
Will you not try it? Kanetsugu nawe.
Yukimura Sanada.
Mitsunari Ishida. I am honored to fight with you.
You didn't hear it because I had the mic muted because the cutscene was playing, but I did burst out laughing when I read Eduardo's. The Matrix is disassembling. We're going further down the rabbit hole. I believe this will just be our standard affair for Odawara. Really do get Odawara a lot. We barely played the other version of it too.
This castle can handle as many troops as we throw at it, maybe even more.
If only we had a castle of our own. Then we might stand a chance.
What if we threw kittens at them?
A great idea! Mitsunari, you get started on building one.
All right. That mountain should make a good spot.
I shall be your opponent. I will be your opponent.
I predict the only thing like new and interesting for this might be like Kanetsugu's interaction with Kotaro. And that'll basically be it, if he even acknowledges him.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
My plan is to take the glory while you do all the work. We have secured the location. Begin building the castle.
Hideyoshi is our target. Follow my lead.
Something appears to be happening at Mount Ishigaki.
The card attacks seem to like bypass shields for whatever reason.
The enemy can't learn of the castle. Keep them at bay.
I have brought the engineers you requested, my lord.
Fully expect combat to take an hour to reach the castle again.
We must leave Kanbei and the engineers.
Apparently gonna take an hour for this door to open.
Look out! Here I come!
Those engineers, they are the men who built Azuchi Castle. We'll need their help if we want to build a castle of our own.
I hate that that reference is all Azuchi gets in this game. That was one of my favorite stages in Samurai Warriors 1.
Slain another in the name of justice.
And just not in this
Some
game.
very pretty work you're doing out there.
And it's not really an indie game after Samurai Warriors 1.
Ended an old man's life a bit longer.
It's just like a survival mode.
I refuse to go out like this.
I don't know, it may be in one of the Samurai Warriors games after it, but like it's not like a main battle.
Look out! Here I come!
Test your skill against my experience.
I'm actually curious to know if there are any Samurai Warriors games after Samurai Warriors 1 where Azuchi is like a proper stage.
Justice.
My plan is to take the glory.
And not just something like Honji turned on its side and they say it's Azuchi.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Might like that is a rare find on the battlefield.
This is what distracts Kanbei for so long. You get stuck fighting these peons. Just clear them out. And especially the Reserve Captain. Dynasty Warrior 6. What? Wow! I wasn't expecting Yukimura to go out like a punk bitch. So unceremoniously, too. He didn't even say he was struggling. We just became friends and he's gone. Yeah, I do recall Azuchi being mentioned in Spirit of Sonata. But that was it. I think you can see it burning in the background, and that's it.
I shall be your opponent.
I feel like Kanetsugu and Yukimura and Mitsunari all had like more trio lines together. But I guess we're not gonna hear them this time.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
That's some very pretty work you're doing out there.
Oh, he did say he was struggling once? Okay. I'm used to the officers in this game saying it multiple times.
They're here. Speed up the construction.
Like, normally there'll be drama queens about it, and they won't stop complaining about them, like, almost dying. Yukimura is apparently legit when he says he's about to die.
Look out! Here I come!
I shall be your opponent.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
You're doing great.
Man, how disappointing would it be to, like, have a huge friendship speech with, like, 3 people, and then one of them just dies in the immediate next battle? Like, well, so much for this trio.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
I am proud to witness you in battle.
I like how you have iframes for the grab animation. I should have definitely been hit by that ninja there.
Clear away the wood. Let us show our work to the Hojo.
When? How did that castle get built?
This be the power of the ruler of the land.
Now, where is that sea trap going to spawn? Probably at the bottom.
Attack Odawara Castle now! Now!
I had a siege ramp made with the leftover lumber.
Yep, that's done for. I think when you're playing as Mitsunari, it'll spawn at the top.
Be your opponent. I shall be your opponent.
There's an officer over here. There it goes.
Look out! Here I come!
Form the basis of all strength. I have slain another in the name of justice.
That's some very pretty work you're doing out there.
Oh, do we not get a second one? Okay. I could have sworn we did. F for the siege ramp.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
I like how that
Not bad.
laser attack in his charge 3 just sort of like surpasses guards.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Might like that is a rare find on the battlefield.
Yeah, it sure is a good thing they just left the north gate just wide open. So even without the siege ramp, you can still get through.
Our cohort on the enemy side has been captured. If we enter the castle, it won't be long before they lop off his head. That would totally ruin my image. We've got to rescue him.
I be your opponent.
And of course, now that I'm in the castle, Kotaro opens the main gate.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Norihide Matsuda is without honor. He gave in to greed and betrayed the Hojo. By rescuing him, it's as though we're congratulating him for his treachery.
Look out! Here I come!
I think that line was unique for
Is this
Kanetsugu.
going to be the end?
I have slain
It means it would be kind of be appropriate to let him die, wouldn't it?
You remind me of my younger days.
I have slain another.
Ah, but fine. Let's go see if I can save him.
That's some very pretty work you're doing out there.
Love and honor form the basis of all strength.
Look out! Here I come! Thank you.
He acted like he was almost dead, but he's totally fine. He wasn't even fighting anyone.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Probably if you just let enough time pass, he like gets killed from like a scripted event. And this time we're entering the castle from the front, for no particular reason. This means we have to run through it more.
It appears this door is operated by some kind of mechanism. The mechanism for opening this door can be found on the second floor. The mechanism ahead can be made to move by destroying the object which blocks it.
I like how they use like an ornate tiger statue to block the mechanism. And not like just a block or something. It's also weird they don't just have like an off switch for their mechanism. They have to just like sit something in front of it to make it stop. And it's just one massive like wooden beam. The mechanism can be found by shouting, "Look out! Here I come!" Yeah, it's the same voice actor as that generic.
Test your skill against my experience.
It's interesting that Kanetsugu doesn't end his true Muso with like the end of his S string, like most characters do. He ends it with his final charge 4 attack.
Might like that is a rare find on the battlefield.
Do you like magic tricks? That wasn't the real Ujimasa. I am the wind that calls forth chaos. There's only one purpose in this battle. Hideyoshi's head.
Love and honor form the basis of all strength.
And nothing to say to Kotaro. Disappointing. He is smacking me around, though.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
My plan is to take the glory while you do all the work.
It is weird Mitsunari doesn't have like a special praise line for Kanetsugu.
Delay the inevitable.
Considering they're shown to be like really close, like apparently closer than he is with Yukimura. Does Mitsunari have a unique praise quote for Yukimura? I feel like he did. I'm positive. If not, he should. Does Kotaro appear in every story in like the base Samurai Warriors game? I never really noticed that if he does. I guess he's real easy to just insert anywhere.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
That's some very pretty work you're doing out there.
Ah, right, he says, Yukimura, you never cease to amaze me.
I dare you to try to take my head.
And the even rarer heard praise quote. Nice going, you red fuck. Can't forget that one. Thanks for reminding me, Captain. Sakon, I'm counting on you.
Legacy. Go unforgotten.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Test your skill against my experience.
Be your opponent.
Love and honor form the basis of all strength. I have slain another in the name of justice.
That's some very pretty work you're doing out there.
It's weird to think in the last battle we were fighting Hideyoshi.
Long live the Hojo clan.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Okay. I think we can all agree that Japan is mine now.
I will forever fight and win for the people of this land.
Wow, now straight to Hasedo.
Welcome.
Kanetsugu has
We have
quite a lot of
plenty
time
nice
skips.
items for your perusal. Please have a look. Look.
Odawara Castle fell, and Japan was finally unified by Hideyoshi. However, after Hideyoshi's death, Ieyasu Tokugawa stood up to claim control of the land. He was opposed by Kanetsugu's friend and Hideyoshi's former retainer, Mitsunari Ishida. Kanetsugu was angered by Ieyasu's lust for power and sent him a letter expressing that such actions were disdained by the Uesugi Code of Honor. He then joined Mitsunari's forces to oppose Ieyasu. The two friends decided to attack Ieyasu separately, one from the east and the other from the west, thus effectively surrounding him. It was a clever tactic that they hoped would do away with him completely.
So far, everything is going as planned, and honorable Japan is near. Chapter 4, Battle of Hasedo. Victory for honor and justice. My friends, Mitsunari, Yukimura, I am winning. You must also win. We three shall build a just and peaceful era.
Report! Lord Mitsunari has lost. He's been beaten at Sekigahara.
What? Where's Mitsunari?
His whereabouts are unknown.
Kanetsugu. I know. There is still work for me to do. The king of the dogs is drawing near, lured by the smell of death. I must do what I can to protect my men.
It looks like he was counting on you.
Of course.
Like how we already called him, like, the king of the dogs. Like you don't even know Masamune before this. At least not that we've seen. We've had so many time skips, there's no telling what's happened. Yeah, I'm not sure what the narrator decided to focus on a letter Kanetsugu sent to Ieyasu. I guess it's something he did historically, so they had to bring it up. I like how one of Keiji's skills is Greed. Greed 2, Equestrian 3, and Master 3. The last two make sense, but Greed doesn't sound right. Oh, this map would be easy. We only have Yoshiaki to fight. The fifth weapon. Swiftly infiltrate enemy territory and defeat many soldiers while keeping your allies safe. So I guess move fast, kill people, and don't let anyone die.
The Battle of Sekigahara will be won by the Eastern Army. Show the pathetic Uesugi what happens when you do not obey Lord Ieyasu.
I think it was already won.
Not let my countrymen fall at the blades of these scoundrels.
Although this is a fairly unique map, where like the map will scroll up, just because it's so long lengthwise.
I have slain another in the name of justice. You're even greater than I imagined.
reinforcements are arriving. Pursue the Uesugi and destroy them.
Didn't think his troops would just retreat. Guess it makes it easier to progress.
Did you think I would let you escape so easily?
A trap! But they will not get the best of us.
Look out! Here I come!
I have slain another in the name of justice.
That's some strength you got there, boy.
Thanks. I don't know how many kills I need, so I'm just gonna see if I get them.
Love and honor form the basis of all strength. I have slain another in the name of justice.
Even greater than I imagined.
Look out! Here I come!
I wonder if the not letting anyone die includes Keiji. Because he's kind of like intended to die. He even has like a special line for it.
You got there, boy.
Mitsunari!
Look, Kanetsugu, I know you're worried about Mitsunari and all, but
I know. We must concentrate on the enemy which lies before us. Love and honor form the basis of all
The
strength.
fucking chat just complaining about me killing a generic Yoshiaki. He didn't even die, he walked it off.
I, Masakage, have arrived. Death to the Uesugi.
you just leave this to your Uncle Keiji. Now get going.
The shame the weapon involves leaving Keiji alive, because he does have a line for when he's defeated, where he complains about being stabbed in his intestines. But then he just sort of survives anyways. But oh well.
In the name of justice.
I am proud to witness you in battle.
Oh man, I'm not gonna die here, am I?
Keiji, I moved ahead of you to stop all the people. You're fighting peasants. Or peons. Not much of a difference, really.
Slain another in the name of justice.
That's some strength you got there, boy.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
You're even greater than I imagined.
Although now everyone in the north is struggling.
Love and honor form the basis of all strength.
Hopefully these guys won't all die to peons.
Look out! Here I come!
Yoshiyasu Mogami. I guess that's Yoshiaki's son.
Don't tell anyone you saw me like this, okay?
I have slain another in the name of justice.
That's some strength you got there, boy.
I like that giving assistance line for Keiji.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
I am proud to witness you in battle.
protect me. I have slain another in the name of justice.
That's some strength you got there, boy.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
You're even greater than I imagined.
Oh, it's nice of the peons to just leave. Makes it easier to progress. Some of them just faded from existence.
It would be a disgrace to return to my lord without your head.
That wretched Mogami seems intent on keeping us here.
Oh man, I'm not gonna die here, am I?
Oh, cool, I got it.
What? How could you use to a chump like Kanetsugu? Masamune, only an imbecile like yourself would understand so little. Shut up! If you say honor one more time, I'm gonna rip out your throat. Are you not ashamed to live your life in pursuit of profit, Masamune? Honor, profit, either way, we're both leading men into war. I fail to see how that makes you any better than me. I have slain another in the name
Actually not trying to kill Yoshiaki here. I want to kill everyone else before I go and fight Masamune.
Love and honor form the basis of all strength. I have slain another in the name of justice.
You're even greater than I imagined.
Keiji will die to Masamune, but that's fine.
Can't take much more of this.
I will save just in case, like, Yoshiaki kills the hell out of everyone. 'Cause I'm pretty sure, yeah, if everyone other than Kanetsugu dies, then I lose. We already had a line with Masamune, so I'm not sure if, like, they're even going to say anything when I actually reach them. But we'll find out. Okay, good. I'm very glad that gate opened. The first kill, Mogami claims.
Please protect the lives of my men.
I like how that gave me a different mission.
I am Masamune Date, Lord of Oshu. I have slain another in the name of justice.
That's some strength you got there, boy.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
I am proud to witness you in battle.
Yoshiaki's second kill.
Kanetsugu, can I just put you out of your misery already? The future of the entire land depends on our performance here today.
As one of his men dies.
What? You think I'm gonna stick around and wait for you to cut me open?
I'm taking your horse too.
I have fulfilled my most important role. I have slain another in the name of justice. We managed to get away. Keiji, we have you to thank for this.
Almost got ourselves killed, didn't we? That was fun!
Tsunari is safe too, where he is.
So you can also win by just defeating Masamune. That's cool.
Justice always wins. The unjust never prosper.
All you motherfuckers complaining about defeating Yoshiaki. I let him live. I want you all to take back everything you've said. Oh, wasn't the cutscene supposed to play after that? Oh well.
You're gonna take responsibility? Through suicide? Is that it?
But Mitsunari...
I heard, and I also heard that he refused his last meal. Because he refused to take any favor from the enemy. Mitsunari kept his word. Right up to the end, he never broke his promise to you. Now, don't you have something you have to take care of?
Kanetsugu, it appears we were thinking of the same thing.
The dream of our friend is not dead yet.
Off screen, Yukimura just like fought his way out of hell. It's an epic adventure.
Kanetsugu's prowess brought victory for the Uesugi army at Hasedo. They had defeated the Lord of Oshu, Masamune. To prove that Mitsunari had not died in vain, Kanetsugu swore revenge on the Tokugawa. With Yukimura Sanada, he marched for Edo Castle, the Tokugawa's main base and residence of Hidetada, son of Ieyasu. Their unexpected strike on Edo Castle caught Hidetada off guard, giving the Uesugi an initial advantage. However, Ieyasu himself was also heading for the city with his enormous army in tow.
Mitsunari, in your honor, I will build a right and just world. Chapter 5, Siege of Edo Castle. Victory for honor and justice.
Yeah, his fourth weapon is pretty good. Attack boost, Muso charge, ice helmet. Good stuff. Looks cool too. And yeah, I really like that cutscene we saw. Or yes, Masayuki, just like a generic on the map. And yet, anything in base Samurai Warriors, they won't censor. Like, it's only Xtreme Legends that got the censorship, for whatever reason. Probably some idiot was, like, rating it for that game.
I will carry on Mitsunari's dream. Ieyasu will not have his way with this fair land.
Fool! Can't you see Japan already belongs to the Tokugawa?
Test your skill against my experience. Meiji will attack from the north, Yukimura from the east, and I will attack from the west.
Alright, let's go have some fun!
some strength you got there, boy.
I have taken the West. In the name of honor, follow me.
Lord Tokugawa won the Battle of Sekigahara. The land should have been his. None of us expected an attack at this one unguarded moment. Kanetsugu now. I had heard he was an accomplished strategist, but this...
I dare you to try to take my head.
Oh, hey, it's Yoshiaki. He changed his colors. He's just completely serving the Tokugawa now. Alright, now I killed the shit out of him.
I too shall follow your lead.
Love and honor form the basis of all strength.
My father's army will be here soon. We must hold out until he arrives.
Yeah, I guess in order to prioritize taking the main keep, huh? Other than getting all my guys inside the castle.
Tokugawa headquarters in Edo and avenge the loss at Sekigahara. Then we will fulfill Mitsunari's dream and bring honor to this land. I have slain another in the name of justice.
That's some strength you got there, boy.
Ina stole the narration.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
A splendid show of force. This is where I shall avenge Lord Mitsunari.
I'm cutting right for the main keep.
Alright, not gonna keep fighting the ones outside. Now, hold on. The Nagachika Kanamori is the first of the Tokugawa army to arrive. Masai is the first of the Tokugawa army to arrive. Yeah, I thought that seemed odd. Farewell, horse.
Our lord and his army should be returning from Sekigahara shortly. We must hold out until he does. Show them the resolve of the Tokugawa army. We shall eliminate those who promote chaos in the name of honor.
Does that mean Kotaro should be on our side now?
I have slain another in the name of justice.
You have done well.
Oh, it's Soki from Dawn of Dream. I don't even remember, like, his actual name.
I am Ina. Know me and you
And
shall
Soki's
obey.
dead now. Unfortunate.
You shall not take a single step further.
For right, the memory of my friend, I will press on.
I think if they're too close, like, they'll, just hit the ground when you're trying to hit them with the laser spam.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
That's some strength you got there, boy.
Main camp is kind of getting sworn down there.
Did I make you proud?
We must protect Edo Castle with our lives.
Was Ina at Sekigahara? I don't think she was. I think it was just Tadakatsu and Hanzo if you're playing as the Western Army. Ice wears off too fast. Hey, there's a skill that makes elements like stronger, so that'll make the ice last longer. Because I feel like it's wearing off especially quick for Kanetsugu.
Such a cold embrace. I have slain another in the name of justice.
I bow to your skills.
Father, the castle. I have failed.
Excellent. Edo Castle is ours.
Opposing my master is grounds.
Takatsu, man. You're not in a good position right now, dude. Was it really worth it to take this castle? Oh, I thought that door opened. I wish it didn't come this way. Ooh. I should have gone through the small keep. I wish this was a game you could call your horse. And what was everyone else doing? Just not protecting him. We might have to restart this battle, guys. There you are, Pony. Come on. Hurry. Why aren't you in there, Tokyo? Okay, good. His health is still full, but he is fighting like 4 officers. One of them is Hanzo.
You shall vanish amongst the shadows.
I'm right here.
For Kanetsugu.
Yukimura and Keiji are struggling in the same spot? Absurd. They're only fighting peons. How low is their morale? There's not even an enemy commander on the map. It just seems completely impossible. Stop calling me boy.
Truly amazing. I have slain another in the name of justice. That's some strength.
So you can slay whoever you want, so long as you say it's just.
Death cannot hold me.
Love and honor form the basis of all strength.
Hidetara! I was too late. Enough of this nonsense. All units, attack!
Ieyasu was
You
pissed.
finally made it, Ieyasu. Allow me to greet you from your own castle. Lord Kagekatsu, it is important that you relocate to the main keep. Quickly!
Yes. Must stay strong. Do not disappoint.
It's going to take a while to move him to the main keep.
according to plan. We will strike down the unjust Ieyasu and build a world of righteousness. I have slain another in the name of justice.
I too shall follow your lead.
Actually, it doesn't look like there's any enemies in his way, so he should have a straight shot to the key.
I know every corner of this castle.
I do like how, like, Ieyasu just, like, designs secret pathways.
To the main key.
Look out! Here I come!
I dare you to try to take my head.
Lord Kagekatsu, head for the main keep. I have slain another in the name of justice. Truly amazing!
I'm glad I didn't have to actually escort him, like, all the way to the main keep. Because I don't know how many, like, random peons I left inside the small keep. Everyone is struggling. Oh, I lose if Keiji is defeated. Okay, well that's important to notice. Probably overdue for an interim save.
Test your skill against my experience. You couldn't come at a better time. I have slain another in the name of justice.
That's some strength you got there, boy.
Play as Masayuki. Eventually. I'll eventually get around to Spirit of Sonata, because I really like that one. It just skips Everyone Warriors 5 and just play that one. Or 4 and play that one.
I refuse to go out like this. Do not disappoint me.
Really? Because you went out even worse last time.
I shall repay you handsomely for this aid.
You have yet to witness the Tokugawa's full strength. Forward!
This castle is ours. You have no business here.
Masamune Date is here. All right, let's waste him.
Hey, now there's a guy worth.
The enemy still has a massive morale advantage.
Do not allow a single enemy troop into the main keep.
Kanetsugu, can you stop with the annoying ejectos?
Are you stupid enough to fight against me? I have slain another in the name of justice.
I too shall follow your lead.
Get off your horse. Really, dude?
Your elders. Test your skill against my experience. I have slain another in the name of justice.
That's some strength you got there, boy.
Heaven protect me.
Must stay strong.
Kanetsugu! Today's the day I take you down.
No, Masamune. Today is the day I conquer the unrighteous. Love and honor form the basis of all strength.
Hoping that would be able to reach him. His lasers are very short range.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Done well.
Like, he shoots his lasers a lot faster than, say, CBE or Zhuge Liang, but he shoots a lot... He has a lot less range with them.
That's some strength you got there, boy.
Taking your horse again.
Hey, wait! This isn't how it's supposed to go. No, this can't be. It's not over yet, is it?
Look out! Here I come!
Thanks. You've extended an old man's life a bit longer.
I thank you for your help.
They always struggle with the full health bar. Generally, but like, the last time Yukimura was struggling, he died like instantly.
I bow to your skills. You couldn't have come at a better time.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
I am proud to witness you in battle.
And there goes Shigenaga.
I am indebted to you.
Must stay strong.
Test your might on Mikawa's finest.
Tadakazu with his flame armor.
Heaven protect me.
I wonder if the idea for Kanetsugu was like Zuotsi but with a sword. And not old.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
I've done well. Death, every bit as glorious as I imagined.
The time to slay Ieyasu Tokugawa has come.
Attack! Man, this is a huge fight. Life doesn't get any better than this.
I like how even when stolen, Masamune's horse like has its special effect. That being that it sets enemies on fire when it rams into them. It is not a worthwhile special effect at all.
This does not bode
Definitely
well.
not when compared to like Moonchild's. You can't be knocked off.
Your opponent. The Tokugawa will never bow to the likes of you.
Mitsunari may have passed on, but his memory will never die. I will proudly strike you down in his place.
Must stay strong.
I have slain another in the name of justice. That's some strength you got there, boy.
Love and honor form the basis of all strength.
Heaven protect me.
I'll say it again, those charms really don't last long enough. Bye-bye.
I leave the burden of the future to you.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Mitsunari, I offer this victory to your hallowed soul. I only wish the two of us could share this moment together. I will forever fight and win for the people of this land.
This game on PS4? No, it is not.
We're not gonna find Mitsunari, are we?
Mitsunari is still alive. His love of honor lives on, within the hearts of each one of us.
Yes.
It is up to us to live our lives in honor of him. We will build a new world and instill a love of honor in the hearts of the people. That way, Mitsunari and his dream will live on forever.
Yukimura, where were you for that? Like, asking, we're not gonna find Mitsunari, are we? Well, no, he's dead. Like, we already heard about his last meal. Like, we know he got caught. Pretty sure we know he got executed. Anyways, now that we defeated Ieyasu, let's defeat Ieyasu.
Stand for virtue and honor.
Muso's already maxed out, huh?
Welcome. Please, take your time.
Actually, I guess most of them max out by the time we get done with this, huh?
Look.
Last stand against Ieyasu as a dream stage, which looks to be the same map as Kawanakajima. I feel like they could have made that a different map, so Kanetsugu doesn't, you know, play the exact same one.
Disgusted at Ieyasu for using Hideyoshi's death as a justification to rule the land, Kanetsugu allied himself with Mitsunari Ishida, Ieyasu's greatest opponent. Enraged, Ieyasu marched east to destroy the Uesugi. He didn't realize that Mitsunari was also marching from the west, and his army would soon be surrounded. But just when it looked like Kanetsugu and Mitsunari's plot had succeeded, one of Ieyasu's scouts learned what was happening. Ieyasu quickly turned his forces around, sending Masamune Date to deal with the Uesugi. However, Kanetsugu swore to honor his promise to his friend and pursued Ieyasu. At Kawanakajima, he finally caught up to his enemy.
I will keep my promise. Mitsunari, wait for me. Kanetsugu's dream, last stand against Ieyasu. Victory for honor and justice.
It's weird to have a what if about defeating a guy we've already defeated. I lose if either Takekatsu, Keiji, or Yukimura are defeated. And they're not here to start with. Weapon acquisition. Oh, this is the 4th weapon. I guess I got the 5th weapon in Hasedo. Defeat the famous enemy officers while keeping your allies safe. So don't let anyone die and defeat anyone that stands out. Apparently Takatsu, Hanzo, Ina, and Masamune.
Ieyasu, your ambitions come to an end here. Know now that not everyone in this land is going to bend to your will.
Look out! Here I come!
What's this? A small band of elite soldiers coming up on us from behind? That's a clever ploy. But with numbers like these, it will make no difference.
Ieyasu just assumes they're elite.
The enemy has yet to fully assemble. We should use this time to up our defense. Ina, We'll take control of Zenkoji and use it to meet Kanetsugu when he arrives.
What the? Is he just... Okay.
I have slain another.
So Kanetsugu's like Matsumoto effect is that he just shoots boulders from like above him.
Until then, we must endure.
It actually kind of makes it hard to combo with his laser spams. And also, it's just like boulder PNGs, or JPEGs.
Teach you to respect your elders.
Masamune should have been threatening Kenshin's rear flank, but for him to shrug that off and still pursue us was completely unexpected. Kanetsugu, I see Kenshin has taught you well.
Not disappointed.
Yeah, it kind of sends him flying so they get knocked out of his Muso range. That's kind of terrible.
In the spirit of my father Kenshin.
They really are just JPEGs, look at that.
Love and honor form the basis of all strength.
We might not see any more battles after this one. Better make it count.
It's interesting that Ina has narrated for Kanetsugu twice. It's like when he can't do it, he just does it for, or she just does it for himself. He does it in his place. There we go.
Look out! Here I come!
Lord Kagekatsu, it is dangerous.
Look out! Here I come!
At least the JPEGs deal a decent amount of damage.
I have slain another in the name of justice. That's some strength you got there, boy.
Do not disappoint me.
Also, I noticed they reused Masakage's line when he appeared. That generic. They reused it from Hasedo.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
You show great promise.
25 gold on hard? On a final stage on hard? Man, you stingy piece of shit.
Heiji Maeda, a stellar performance as always.
Yep. The mayhem of battle is my home sweet home.
Lord Kagekatsu, I have come to help. Let us move our ranks to Edo Castle and recuperate our defenses.
Now, if you get them at the right angle, you can sort of like blender them in between the lasers and the JPEGs.
Test your skill against my experience. Thanks. You've extended an old man's life a bit longer.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
That's some strength you got there, boy.
I have slain.
It's probably very effective if you freeze the enemy.
You remind me of my younger days.
Love and honor form the basis of all strength.
Good to see Kagekatsu just ignoring enemies. Also, you have to escort Kagekatsu a lot.
What happened? You weren't able to contain the Uesugi?
Kanetsugu, you coward! How dare you embarrass me like this? I'll tear you open and bleed you dry. I thought you Uesugi fought by a code of honor. What's with the sneak attack, huh?
You understand nothing. We must destroy the dishonorable Tokugawa at all costs.
Ready the white phosphorus.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
I too shall follow your lead.
Hey, Wait! This isn't how it's supposed to go.
It's really not, no. Like, both Kanetsugu's, like, actual story and his dream just end with what ifs. No matter what you do as Kanetsugu, it's not canon.
Another in the name of justice.
I too shall follow your lead.
Yukimura Sanada is here. Kanetsugu, help has arrived.
So, Yukimura Sanada joined the enemy, has he? It's a good thing we have.
Arakatsu Honda has come to join the battle.
Excellent.
Nice.
My greatest defender is here. There's no way we can lose.
Didn't anyone teach you to respect your elders?
Love and honor form the basis of all strength.
Gotta love Ieyasu being like Tadakatsu's hype man.
Will be your last sight on this.
Also, I didn't realize I was walking into him.
Look out! Here I come!
Defeat all enemies here and earn victory for Mitsunari. This battle will turn for justice. Keiji, you push through the middle. Yukimura, charge forth from the southern garrison and aim for Ieyasu's head. Heaven protect me.
We shall begin the attack on the enemy main camp.
Unjust cause.
Fool! Enough words. Let us speak now with our blades.
I'm gonna knock Ieyasu right on his rear end. This'll be hilarious.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Even greater than I imagined.
If we do not stop Ieyasu here, the land will fall to the Tokugawa. For Japan, for Mitsunari, we must not lose.
The boulders knocked him so high into the air.
In the name of justice.
I too shall follow your lead. My lord, the future is yours. Take it.
Love and honor form the basis of all.
Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to steal Masamune's horse again.
Didn't anyone teach you to respect your elders?
Oh, you're actually hurt, huh? I guess that means I'll help you first.
You shall vanish amongst the shadows. All obstacles shall be crushed.
Not disappoint me.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
That's some strength you got there, boy.
Now she just need to defeat Ina.
Death cannot hold me.
Hanzo doesn't like hugs, you see.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
It's always nice when you get a level up, like, during the middle of a Muso.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Done well.
I will slay any who attempts to disturb the peace.
The back path is blocked. I'll have to go around.
Your wild dishonor has caused the land to fall from your grasp.
Never. Only when I'm dead will I relinquish Japan to any other.
My bow shall deliver you unto your grave.
I shall be your opponent.
Didn't anyone teach you to respect your elders?
I dare now, for I can take my head.
Like how it informs you when everyone enters the garrison.
Let us win here and deliver the joyous news to Mitsunari. All strength. I have slain another in the name of justice.
Alright, I think that was everyone.
Greater than I imagined.
Father, did I make you proud?
Well, he died first, so I guess he did better than he did. Yeah, it had to be freaking transport units, didn't it? I don't know if they leave the map, but like generally they do. Which suddenly means you have to rush straight towards them. Well, they damage these generics a lot more. Oh, they probably healed themselves.
Didn't anyone teach you to respect your elders?
I too shall follow your lead.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
That's some strength you got there, boy.
Considering how important Kagekatsu is to, like, the Uesagi storyline, it's weird it took so long for him to be playable. Like, it took until Samurai Warriors 4.
Not disappoint me.
Death is cooking.
Oh, hello.
I think I'll have chop up your leaves.
I guess you're sort of a Tokugawa officer. Which, it's weird, apparently Kojiro doesn't count for the weapon.
I'll kill you in ways you never imagined.
Hit with a good time, why don't you? Like how Kojiro's in hyper mode too. Of course, him being in hyper mode means this takes forever.
I shall repay you handsomely for this aid.
I have slain justice. You're even greater than I imagined.
I feel so dirty.
Wasn't a very beautiful death, I have to admit.
And honor form the basis of all
I'm being slammed by boulders and, like, annihilated by lasers simultaneously isn't, like, the most graceful death. Especially when the boulders are JPEGs.
I cannot lose. The burden I bear will not let me.
Didn't anyone teach you to
We still have generic old man Takatora.
your skill against my experience?
Also, did he... I guess Kanetsugu doesn't have any lines for Ieyasu, huh? Seems odd.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Done well.
I think Kanetsugu only had lines for Tadakatsu, of all people. Maybe that's to make up for, like, not having lines with him in the Edo stage.
Forgive me, my people. I lack the strength.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
I don't believe it. This is no place for a man like me to...
Ieyasu, without honor, you were doomed from the very beginning. Mitsunari, now we are free to build a land that is true and good.
Mitsunari appears in one stage for Kanetsugu. One!
Justice always wins. The unjust never prosper.
Oh, apparently the line triggered earlier for whatever reason. Evil's Bane. Yeah, it's definitely worse. Like, the fifth weapon is definitely better. Alright, so who am I gonna play next? See what suggestions get tossed out. Already went for Hanzo. I do like Hanzo. Don't play as Kanetsugu again. Didn't intend to. Guess you couldn't tell by what I did at the end there. Masamune? That makes sense. In honor of the Chad Hidemune Date that killed Musashi. Another Masamune vote. Got Tsuye, Motochika, Keiji, Hanzo. That's 2 for Hanzo, 2 for Masamune. 1 for Musashi. Okay, 2 for Motochika. 3 for Masamune. 2 for Nagamasa. Kanetsugu again. Keiji on mute. Captain just voted for Masamune, so that changed his vote. So yeah, looks like I'm playing Masamune next. Play as Soshie. Already did. Which, I streamed a little bit earlier today because I have something I need to do today. And, I'll be busy again tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to stream, like, a little bit earlier, too. And hopefully streaming 5 days in a row will make up for, like, the week I went not streaming at all. Yoshiaki. If only. But I could just slap in a copy of Sugoku Basra and play that. You know, I suppose I didn't have to let those credits play out, did I? I was waiting for them to finish like it was an actual cutscene. But anyways, that's it for this stream, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.